What is the automatic stay and when are your debts discharged? Well, under the Bankruptcy Code, the automatic stay is the most powerful benefit we have. Upon the filing of your bankruptcy petition, the automatic stay kicks in. And what that means is that any creditors pursuing you have to stop. And the only creditors that could continue in action would be a secured creditor like a mortgage company. But even in that case, the bank would have to go to the bankruptcy court, file a motion or a request to get relief from the stay, and the bankruptcy court would enter an order stating that the bank can only go against the property, it can't go against you personally for any deficiency. Also, upon the filing, the automatic stay stops any creditors, such as credit card companies, from making any attempts to collect on those debts that you owe to them, whether it's phone calls or to try to enforce a judgment, to try to enforce a bank levy or a wage execution. So again, the automatic stay is the most powerful thing under the Bankruptcy Code, and that's why we want to file to stop all of your creditors. And the only creditors that could continue in action would be a secured creditor like a mortgage company. But even in that case, if they are continuing their foreclosure action, what they would have to do is go to the bankruptcy court and file a motion or seek permission from the bankruptcy court to continue that action. And even in that case, the bankruptcy court would enter an order stating that they can only pursue the property, they can't go against you individually for any deficiency. And the same is true for your credit cards. If you're being harassed by getting phone calls, or they're trying to execute on your wages or execute a bank levy, they have to stop. And if they don't stop, they will be in violation of the automatic stay and subject to contempt. Now, when will you get your discharge? In a Chapter 7, generally your discharge will come about 6 months after you file. In a Chapter 13, however, your discharge won't come until approximately 36 to 60 months, depending upon the length of your plan. You must complete all of your plan payments before you will get your discharge. So again, in a Chapter 7, about 6 months after you file, you get your discharge, and in a Chapter 13, it would be anywhere from 36 to 60 months, depending upon the length of your plan. Can you keep your house and car in a bankruptcy? I know that's one of the biggest concerns for my clients, and generally the answer is yes. As far as your house is concerned, the best exemption we have here in Florida is the homestead exemption. It exempts your home and any equity that you have in it. Now, if you want to keep your home and you have a mortgage, you can keep it as long as you can continue to make your mortgage payments. Now, if you've fallen behind in your mortgage payments, you can still keep your house in a Chapter 13. What we would have to do is propose a repayment plan where you continue to make your mortgage payments as they are currently set, and then any arrears, you can spread those payments out over 60 months. And the same is true with your car. As long as you're current with your car payments, you can keep your car. If you are behind on your payments, again, you can make up those arrears over the life of a Chapter 13 plan. The only thing that you will need to do is file what we refer to as a reaffirmation agreement. And all that is your agreement to continue to make your payments as originally agreed to in your original loan agreement. So the bottom line answer is generally yes, you can keep your home and car in a bankruptcy, and fear of losing those should not be a reason that you don't file.